welcome to Jeannie's Art Adventures. I really like dirty paws, but I can't get them to come right. I watch other people doing it, they tip it out, the cells appear, looks wonderful. When I do it, I get a few cells, as soon as I tilt, they're gone. So today, I'm playing around here, and what did happen the other week when I was doing one that came out quite well, I pre-mixed the paints and left them from a couple of hours. So these, if you can see in the cups here, I mixed these about 3 hours ago and I've just left them. It's just usual paint, Floetrol, water, a little, this, can't think what it is, coconut milk conditioner, a little silicone in there, and then I spray just inside the cup with a little spray silicone. Because I've got different amounts there, or rather I've got different amounts because I'm going to, this one's gold and yellow on the background there, they've kind of got intermixed. This one's going to be plain black, and this one I'm playing about with something new that I got, which is gorgeous for those of you who like glitter. I hope you can see that. It's stupidly expensive, but it's like a powder, and I just mixed it with a little medium and brushed that over the black, and I love it. So I'm hoping then when I get it, I'm not going to cover all of that, but I'll cover that top half. So I'll save that one for that, I think. And which for which? I've got a big one here. That might be a little one on the gold, maybe. Right, okay, we'll go with this one then. I'm just going to squirt a little, just medium round, because I don't want to really dilute the colours too much, but it just seems to help the paint move if there's a little bit of something there. So I'll just put a straight bit of medium on. Should work. I've only done that once before. It worked then, so fingers crossed for now. Whoops. So hot out here. But, right, and I'm just going to flip that over. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just pour a little bit of black around it as well. Don't know why. Give it a go and see. There we go. Right. Probably find it's unnecessary. Right. Let that settle. Push it around a little bit maybe. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Just pull it right. You ready? Here we go. Way. Well, I like that. Disappearing down there rather quickly. That must be, I did level all these canvases first, but as usual. It's a nice big, oh yes. Oh, I am so pleased with that. Will they stay though when I tilt? I hope so. That's why I painted the canvas background, so that I didn't have to, if I didn't want to tilt, I don't have to. I'm going to put a bit more black over that, the corners, just to level it up. There. Swoosh it round. That's it. Yeah. I really don't want to lose all these cells, so just tilt it a little bit. I've used the same colour in each of these mixes. There was a really bright yellow, a sort of rich buttery cadmium yellow, a dark Van Dyke brown, a copper, just a metallic copper, a sienna. This blue is, I can't think what you call it, but it's kind of like a phthalo blue green colour. Oh, and some bright orange that was in, and obviously a bit of white and a bit of black. And I'm going to leave that just like that. I might just give it a little bit more torching. I really like these lovely clear cells there. So, is it just coincidence, do you think, or does that work? Leaving it for a little while longer. Right. Anyway, I'm going to try that again another time, certainly. because that is honestly the best that I've done for cells so far. So the reason I leveled all these up is so that I could swap them over. Oh, come on, get you down. There we are. And I'll bring canvas number 2 over. Probably ought to start with this one because now I've got black paint on my gloves and right. See if I can just wipe my fingers a bit cleaner. Right, there we go. I'm going to do the same again, squirt a little medium just to help it flow over. And this one I've only got a little bit of paint, so yeah, should have done this one first, never mind. I can always paint over those bits after. I think I'm just going to throw this, maybe I'll put a bit of white on there and kind of like swoosh it round. I've got a bit of white down here yet. My black and white I always have pre-mixed. I know what I'll tip it. I'm a very naturally indecisive person, and the trouble when it comes to this painting is there's so many different ways that you can do the paint, isn't there? That there we are. Let's just push it over and pull. I like this little kind of ribbony effect that you get from the leftover bits. Gosh, just show you the inside of that other cup and that one. They look gorgeous, don't they? Right, I'm going to do the same, give it a little torch and then a little tilt. Well, lots more cells again, but how do I make it? Yeah. I love this little bit down here. I always call them ladder cells. I have no idea what they're actually called, but they fascinate me. You can see, I don't know whether you can see under the light, little bits of gold. And oh yeah, I put gold in as well as copper. You can see that coming through on the metallics as the sun shines on it. I'll just tilt that off a little bit off there. Now what? Round that way. I don't want to lose some lovely ones I've got down there though. And I don't know if I leave it like that, whether it's going to look weird. If I can just a bit more white on the edge. Where's the white gone? There you are. I know I had yellow and gold there, but I don't actually like the yellow going with it, so I think I'm just gonna, that's it, put the white on and there. Yeah, that looks better. And I'll just get my little, I'll tidy these up afterwards, but I just want to show you the kind of experiment bit now. I might, while it's wet, just pull a bit of that over as well. Yeah, that's better. The yellow was okay as an idea, but I just didn't really like it. And then I'll take my little trusty bamboo stick and just pull some of these little bits out like that. That's it, just let it pull through. You could keep fiddling forever with these. I can't tell you how many I've ruined by fiddling too much. There's always that point when you think, not entirely happy with that. And then you try something and it looks okay, so you do more of it. And then you find that actually you'd have been better off stopping a long while back. But there. That's it. I've still kept my little ladder cells there. They look a bit scrunched now. I wonder if I tilt them a little bit to give them a bit more space. Now they're just going to keep sliding off, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that one as a kind of negative space picture. Any more bits going to come? Strange how you use the same mixes of colour and they come out so different. Right, I'm just going to put this one to one side somewhere where I can find a space. There, you can go over there for a minute. And I'll bring the last one down. Like I say, usual mix, it's about 1:1 on Floetrol. I've got Floetrol to paint. And plus water. I've got a mix of all sorts of paints here, from Royal and Langnickel, can't say that. What else have I got? Dale Rowney, Winsor and Newton, some golden ones. Right, I think I'm going to put a little bit of black along here. And just kind of tilt it onto the black this time. See how that goes. Bit there. Come on, get down here a bit more. That's it. Looks like I've got a fish there now. Right, and because I'm not flipping this upside, oh, can't remember now. I remember I put one of them in differently. I was going to ring pour, but I can't remember which one it was, and I'm sure it wasn't this one, so I'll just give that a little twist round, mix the colours and pull them back. Leave that there a minute. A little torch. Doesn't seem to be many cells coming out on this one, but there's some nice ones here. Right, hopefully I've got enough paint. I'll do a bit of tilting and stretching. It might bring some more bits out. It quite often does, where the paint kind of runs over in layers. I want to cover all of that corner, I think. Yep, go on, off you go. All seems a horrible waste of paint, but yeah, let's have that down to that corner. That's better. Leave that like that. Then I've got the glitter there. I'm just going to put a little bit of black on this corner here because my grubby fingers. That's better. Right. Oh, there's some cells popping through there where that gold and metallic is. There's the copper there, and there's the gold coming through. I hope something pops up in this middle bit here, but just there, I would think. Yes, there's some coming out. I love this blue when it's mixed with white. Oh, there's some lovely ones popped up there. I didn't even see them come out. There. I think given time, there'll be more come out down here and maybe under there. Could possibly help it by sort of just gently swiping over a little bit, maybe. Do you think? No. No, I'm going to leave that, let it do its own thing. Right, what about this end? I think I'll probably just leave that how it is. Even though I'm going to have an edge, when I get the varnish off, that sparkly bit will be okay. I hope you can see all that on there. This one's slightly bigger. What I'll do is just try and move it round. That bit's lovely. I love that top end there. And there. And then if I turn it, you can kind of see the sparkly bits down there. It's lovely. So I shall have to try and curb my impatience now and do that more often, because I certainly have had much better results getting cells than I have just by letting the paint sit and wait for a bit. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like. Ask me questions if you want. Pop over to my blog. The dry paintings will be there in 3 or 4 days. I haven't worked out how to get them into the videos yet. I might do it one day. I might crack it, but technology is not my strong point. So bye.